grew up in Western Pennsylvania in a coal mining town. Was the first person in my family to go to college, and I've now been an RN for 45 years. I was very involved in sports, and from age 10 to 17, my life's ambition was to be a physical education teacher and a coach. And then when I was a senior in high school, I was coming home from a game on the school bus, thinking about my future, and God said to me, I don't want you to be a phys ed teacher, I want you to be a nurse. And from then on, that was my destiny. I didn't have very much money or very much time. I needed to get through school quickly. Started out in a hospital-based 2-year diploma program. I realized I was going to need more education, so I quickly got my RN license, started working in an ICU, and enrolled in an RN to BSN program. I've always worked and gone to school at the same time from childhood. Helped my brother with a paper route, mowed lawns, started babysitting at the age of 12. I guess it just prepared me that my lifestyle was one of working and learning at the same time. My goal was just to be the best nurse I could possibly be. I wanted to be a great nurse. I never envisioned myself teaching nurses. While I was an associate dean in Kentucky, I had a wonderful mentor. She came to me with an opportunity. She said, I think you should apply at the University of Alabama. It was a tough decision because we had spent 5 years being close to my daughter and grandchildren and supporting them. And the notion of moving far away from them was kind of scary. And so we prayed a lot about it. And God gave me a scripture that said, leave your country and your people and go to the place that I will show you. There's definitely a full circle moment in my career. It's when I was offered the opportunity to be the dean at the University of Alabama, because I got to go to one of the best nursing schools in the country and a place where they have every type of sport imaginable that I can be involved with year-round. So coming here, the challenge was taking a great place and making it better. I didn't want to change a lot because it was already very good. It was financially healthy, the faculty were strong, the students were strong, but I thought there were opportunities that we could expand. I had wonderful faculty, and we worked together to develop new programs for nurse practitioners, nurse administrators, and our PhD program. So we really expanded our graduate program offerings. We really started getting a lot of nationwide coverage for the good work we were doing here. I don't think that I individually have done anything here at the University of Alabama, but I've just been blessed to be at the right place at the right time. We have the best students, faculty, and staff, and they all work so well together to expand our school, create new programs, and to respond to the needs of the state. One of the things that I've really enjoyed in the past couple years as I moved out of the deanship was getting involved in other ways to support first generation and foster students. It was a challenge for me to be the first person in my family to go to college. We didn't have professionally educated people in my family, and so it was a new world. I needed a lot of scholarship support. There were definitely times during my education where it felt overwhelming. And so it's a wonderful privilege for me at this point in my career that my husband and I have been able to create scholarships for first-generation students at 3 different schools. One of the most important privileges I've had throughout my career is to encourage other people to become a nurse and then to provide support to them through their education or through their early career development. And I hope to be able to continue to do that, to mentor a student or to recruit a new nurse or a new faculty member, and then empower them to be the best they can be. And many of the nurses that I've hired or students that I've recruited have gone on to do wonderful things that far surpass my own accomplishments. And it's such a privilege to have played a part in that.